Hey y'all, it's me, Ron, here again on the Snap String. Wednesday, got done with the load of grapevine. I'm in Arlington, Texas now at Biagi Brothers. And they're supposed to start loading sometime. Appointment was 11. They're about 22 minutes behind. But yeah, I had the windows down, and just kind of keeping the temperature right in here. Well, let me show you. I don't know if you can see, but it's a pouring, and that's mild compared to what it was. I had these windows down, boy. This whole front end got soaked, seats and everything. Oh my word. I mean, from one side to the other side. And even the roof and the floor. Everything, the whole front end. Something told me, man, it seems like it's kind of rough. I better close them windows. They got up there, man, it was too late, man. It done got everything. Anyhow, it can only get better, right? I'll keep you updated. Catch you in a bit. Hey, well, I missed my appointment time here in Nashville. So, wow, what a trip this has been coming back. What a trip. Raining, boy. I think I got it where it soaked my cab. Then I made it as far as Arkansas. I had to shut down. I mean, I ran all at a time too. I didn't have a second left on my clock. Matter of fact, I had to use PC to find a place to park. Then I get up here. I knew it was going to be late. I knew it yesterday. I knew it before I got stopped. Then got up here in Nashville, my word. I ain't never met so many rude drivers. Not a single one of them let me in. Here, I'll show you. It ain't too bad right now, it was a lot worse. Yeah, this ain't nothing here. He was bumper to bumper back yonder. I was gonna try to take a picture of this one guy that wouldn't let me in. I was gonna take a picture of his license plate, look up his address, and get a hold of him. Then somebody came and cut out in front of me and got in front of me and said, well, so much for that. But anyway, I'm taking this load here that I'm supposed to drop in Nashville. Not drop, deliver. I'm going to drop the trailer at our yard in Hopkinsville, grab a load there and take it to Danville, Illinois. Come back home and call it a week. Then I'll be on my way up to Maryland next week. That's my first load. All right, see y'all in a bit. Alrighty there. Well, I spent a lot of the night and the end of the day here in Hopkinsville at the yard. Went home for a little bit, got something to eat. Don't want to split a 7-hour split sleeper here. And I'm fixing to head out. Just going to do a quick pre-trip on the trailer. I did a more formal one earlier, but I didn't do the lights. So I'm going to do the lights now. Get them all checked out. Alrighty. That one up there is on. Over on. That one. This one. Hopefully this one, the ABS light don't be flashing on. That's plates working. There's two. One's up there. That one. That one. That one. Working. Working. All right. Alrighty, guys, got the lights all checked. Now I just got to wait for the rest of those minutes to click off on my 7 hours. And I'll probably do the other 3 hours once I get up there, or on the way there, depending on what kind of time I got left. I got to be there 9 in the morning. It's probably a 6-hour trip there. Alrighty, catch you when we get there. Hey y'all, me Ron. I'm here in Danville, Illinois at FiberTech. I get unloaded. Well, actually, I got to check in here. Then I got to drive around. It's a pretty big facility, kind of out there. It's bigger than that place there. It's just over here. But it goes, see that corner there? You go out there, around the building. Might be a little windy here now. Hard to hear. We got a lot of geese up here. Oh, got some little chicks there. The one that was in the road waited for these ones to get up there. Anyway, see the edge of this building? You keep on going, there's another building over there about this same size. You go to the end of it, and then you take a right and you go in all the way back around to the back side over there. But anyhow, that's FiberTech. I got here early. That's cool. Yeah. You ain't supposed to get here early. They don't like you waiting around here, but I got here early anyhow. I started out last night. Got to some place out in the middle of nowhere. There's a truck stop out there. I went off. I was going to go off for 3 hours. I ended up going off over 4. Then went straight over here. Still got here early. So I'll just wait around a little bit. I'll still go into the building a little bit early, and then they'll go ahead and, as long as there ain't a bunch of people back there, they'll go ahead and send me back. But anyhow, and then I pick a load up another place here in Illinois, and it's going to, I think, Clarksville, Tennessee, but I'm dropping it at the yard in Hopkinsville and then going home. Then probably early Monday, I'll head over to Continental Mills in Hopkinsville, grab a load there, and head to Costco, big warehouse there in Monrovia, Maryland. Been there many a time. Matter of fact, I was telling the dispatch, I was working for a different company, and some foreigner from Cuba, of all places, lived down there in Miami, and they got a big place to park up there. You can park overnight. If you run that hours, you can just stay there. They don't like you staying there after you get on boat. I went in there, parked. There was hardly any cars, and I didn't park at one end. I parked kind of in the middle. That way, there was some trucks on either side, but there was some lot of space in between us. Well, this guy, he comes in and blindside backs right next to, well, he was near side backing in, but I was on his blind side. On my truck here. He was on this side. Okay. He was backing in on this side of me, on the driver's side. Say this was a lot. He was backing in. There was nothing over here. I mean, there was space after space after space. Over here, he could have parked anywhere, even on the other side. There was a bunch of spaces over there, you know, and truck way over there, and trucks way over there, and maybe some even. See where that truck's at? There's way back in that. But he parks right next to me. But before he got parked, he's backing in. I'm in the sleeper. I'm not even dressed. Yeah, I had everything closed up. I feel my truck shake. So I'm rushing around to get dressed, and I look out my window, and he's backing up again, and he hits my truck. He hits it right down here. His bumper on the trailer came in and hit me right here. But I didn't have all this. It was open. And inside of this here, there's a little plastic bubble thing where with a cap on it, where you put your oil to lubricate your steer axle. Well, he comes in, hits it, comes back up, hits it again. He comes back up and he's coming back again. I jump out of the truck. I run out over here. I'm like waving my hand, stop, please stop. I'm begging the guy, please don't hit my truck no more, please. I ran up there, he stopped. I go, what are you doing? The guy did not speak a lick of English. The only way he could communicate with me was he had an app on his phone. And that did the communication between me and him. And I went to the here, hold on a second. So I went ahead and went into the security there and let them know what happened, and they went ahead and called the police. The police get down there. They're like, there ain't nothing we could really do because it was on private property. So he got with the security guy and he goes, you know, since this is, you know, you're the authority here on this facility, he goes, could you make sure their information gets changed and make a record of what happened? So that's what he did. And yeah, that was quite an experience. But then he was wanting to know if I could just, you know, not do nothing about it and somehow go ahead and take care of it. I'm like, I'm just a driver. This ain't my truck. I drive for a company, and I got to go by their rules, you know. And there ain't no way that they're gonna let this go. So sorry, but I mean, the guy could have avoided all of it. He didn't have to park right next to me. And even that, they had lines. I mean, if he would have followed the line in, he wouldn't have been nowhere near me. But you come across them. I've run into a lot of foreigner drivers out here. Hey, they'll stop and say, I seen that you backed that truck in there really good. He goes, could you back mine in this hole over here for me? My word. What's going on? Are these foreigners like the 9/11 terrorists where they learned how to fly a jet, but wasn't trained on how to land it? These foreigner drivers, they can't back it. I'm one of our other drivers driver to come in here. But anyhow, I'll get back with you when I get on the other side of this thing and they start unloading. And that'll probably end up being the end of the video. But I'll see you then. Alrighty, I'm back here, y'all. I had to wait for a guy in here to move. And while he was in here, I moved my fifth wheel back a little bit, which I had to drop the air out, set the trailer brakes. I had to put the dolly down. Then I had to back it up. Then I backed up too far, so I had to pull it down. I wasn't showing you right. Yep. Actually, the pins on the other side of the fifth wheel are set. I guess this fifth wheel's not completely straight, so I'll have to jerk it around a little bit and get it right. See, it's set on this side. Hold on. All right. Yeah, see them right there? They're set on this side. I only wanted it moved a little bit. I had to move them. They was all the way, well, close to all the way forward, which the load that I picked up in, hold on. Yeah, see, they're not really, they're not in good there. It needs jerked around. But, yeah, I had to move them around because I had pretty near 13,000 almost up here. And back here I was only around 31, which you can have 34. Then back here on the trailer, to start off with, I was to start off with, I was 34, 6 something. I got it on my scale ticket. And then it was 31 something there, but it was like way heavy on the front. I moved the tandems in the back, the trailer, which put it 80 pounds. It was 34,080, which you're supposed to be ideally at 34. Some places will let you go, you know, a couple hundred pounds, but they don't have to. They can get you for it. So when I moved my fifth wheel, I moved it, the back of the fifth wheel, like 3 notches from the very back. And that put my steer axle at like a little over 10,000 pounds. Or, yeah, 10,000. And it put my drives at 33 and a couple hundred, which is legal, and it put my tandems at the very. I'm gonna get the scale ticket and give you the exact numbers. That's what I started out. Now, don't ask me how the gross weight moves around, because that ain't supposed to change. But it did, because I put them on different scales. So, there's the trailer, 34,680. The drive was 3160, and the steers was 12,540. And you know, I think you can get away with 13,000 some places, but ideally you don't want to go over 12, and if you can, you want it lighter. So I moved my tandems on the trailer back, and 3480, 31,540 on the drives, and it was almost 13 at that point. Almost 13,000, just 60 pounds from it. I didn't want to chance that. So I moved the fifth wheel, and it put the trailer at 33,840, which are 160 pounds below gross, and the drives were 33,660, which is 340 pounds under gross, and that went to 10,940. Now I like that. That's a good weight. But I moved it again, and that might put a couple hundred pounds on, so it'll be a little over 1,100. I'm thinking next time I get loaded somewhere else. It was a little light, because I noticed that when I would hit, go across bridges or hit bumps in the road and stuff, that I'd bounce around quite a bit. I didn't go side to side or nothing, but it did a lot of extra bouncing. So I figured, well, I'll go ahead and put a little more weight forward there. So I even, as you've seen back there, I even the fifth wheel more center between the two drives, but not exactly center, just a little bit behind, maybe a notch. So that'll keep some of the weight off the front and take that weight and shift it to them, because ever since I had this truck, I've never really been close on the drives. It's always been, I'm like, man, I've never had a truck, where the drives was so light, and I'm like, why are they, the way they load these things, I'm always heavy on the back and light up in the front. I'm like, and it looks like it's pretty evenly loaded, but yeah. Anyhow, I'm going to end this video. Well, maybe I'll go ahead and add my next. Yeah, I'll add my next pickup, and taking it down to the yard there and calling it a weekend. Short, well, maybe not. I don't think I got to take off till Monday. That'll be good. Alrighty, I'll see you when I get over yonder. Alright, y'all, I'm here at the Tuscola packaging warehouse, I guess. It's in Tuscola, Illinois. And before I got here, I got me some fuel. And depending on the weight of the vehicle or the weight of the load, whether I decide to weigh it or not. If it's over 15,000, somewhere between 15 and 20, I'll go ahead and do a cat scale. Alrighty, well, let's get on in yonder. Alright, I've done backed up to the dock, but I'm not done. We got to unhook from the trailer. And yeah. Alrighty. The battery low, so it disrupted the process here. All right. Okay, I'm gonna unhook my A-lines, my electrical cord. Lower the dolly. I'm doing this with my wrong hand, so it ain't gonna do it well. Back it off about one. Go back here and put the chalk under the wheel. Now I don't stick it all the way up on there because it ends up getting so tight that it you got problems getting it back out. All right, now all I got to do is disconnect. Oh, hold on. See what happened is that's what it looks like when it's unhooked. And as I've showed you before, when it's locked, there's a bar that goes across it. Or in some cases, jaws that come together. Now, I'll lower it, count to 20, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's the brake. Stick it in drive. guess I still got it in gear. And there you go. Then when they're done, after they're finished there, I'll go in and put a strap on it, get my paperwork, hook up, pull away, readjust everything, seal it up, lock it up, and head on out of here. I guess it ain't gonna be as fast as I figured though, huh? All right. Hey, I'm fixing to eat me some lunch here, but my load was weighing 159.24 pounds. So here, I'll show you. Gross weight for the load, not the whole truck and everything. That's just the load. Okay. So that caused me to say, hey, I need to weigh it, and it grossed out at 64,740, and I think I moved him pretty good. The steer was 11,340. The drive tires 28, or drive axle 28,760, and the trailer tandems 24,640 with a gross of 64,740. So yeah, that'll work out. That'll work for me. So I'm gonna carry this thing on back, and I might catch again. I'm not gonna make it all the way home tonight. I only got like 2 hours or something, a little less than 3 hours. So I'm gonna have to take another break here on the road and head out early in the morning. I know I might just go off here because it's not gonna take. Yeah, I might go ahead and do a 7-hour here and head down the road, whatever gives me back. And yeah, that way I can take a shower and everything here too. Okay, good deal. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend 7 hours here and skedaddle from there. All right, y'all. I'll catch you probably again sometime later tonight, somewhere along the way, and then when I get down to Hopkinsville. All right, love y'all. See you in a bit. Hey, well, I am still here in Tuscola, Illinois. I am got my hours. Well, I got maybe about 6 hours and 15 minutes. So I'm going to use it and maybe do a break between here and home, like a 3 hour or something like that. But yeah, I'm fixing to head on out of this popsicle stand and get going. So I will probably get back with you here shortly. All right, see you. Life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Don't go, buddy. All right. Get past that light up there and hit it, brah. Whoop, whoop. That, my friends, is how you back somewhere when they don't afford you the opportunity for a good setup. Now, my name is Ron, and we're going to end it here on the snap string for this trip. And don't forget, make things around you brighter, because the world will take care of itself as long as you do good around you. We love you, and you have a nice rest of your week. Bye-bye now.